Let's go! Oh my gosh! Chat! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, chat. Freaking chat. That was a pro gamer move. Y'all need to clip freaking Fretty phase bear out here. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh my gosh. Freaking phase up, dog. Freaking respawn. You better. Oh my gosh. "14 health, chat." Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Oh my goodness! It hit the pin, but didn't go anywhere! Oh! I'll take all the clips I can get right now. Perfect! Here. Big shot! Boy, bitch! I came out of retirement! We hop up at the party? Oh, damn. Oh, we got John Cena behind me. Okay, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Winning that, they got machine guns. What? What did they do? What? My mouth is just like, I must eat. Yes, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Wow. Can I get a clip, please? Let me go ahead and, Oh my gosh, we're starting off with a bang. Oh my goodness. Already we're freaking... And, you know, I haven't lost an arm and a leg yet, you know, and I don't have a brother. I do have a sister, you know, I'm missing a sister, you know, so like you can help me find my sister, you know, because, you know, I'm you know, mom's gonna, you know, beat my ass if, you know, if I can't find, you know, my sister, you know, she's gonna ground me, dog. Like, you know, freaking, you know, granted I'm over age, you know, I should be living on my own, but like, you know, I need to be able to, like, you know, I need to find my sister, dog, because, you know, she owes me rent money. Where's that other guy? All you ever did was wreck me. Get up, get down, move that sound. My DJ's gonna
Top of the time zone, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining in this another fantastic presentation of Fretty J Sports. I'm Fretty J, and we're here today to play some golf. It has been a minute since we played this game, and we're going to be looking forward to doing more of it whenever we can. We've been kind of inactive on this channel, but we're looking forward to bringing back more sports action along the way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get going.
Game of the year right here. Game of the year.
And here we are. We're finally here as world's finest. It's about to play some golf for the first time. First thing what we're going to do before we do anything, is we're going to go warm up first. That's very important for us to warm up, as we got to make sure, we have to make sure that we're ready for whatever it brings us. So we're going to try a few swings, see how it goes. I don't know why it's giving me a 3-wood, knowing I normally hit a driver. That is not bad of a shot. The controller I'm using for this right now is my special edition Spider-Man 2 PS5 DualSense controller. Wind is going 10 miles north into our face. That one's a little bit off. We might have to do a calibration. That might be something we might have to do. Really looking forward to making sure we're getting our shots straight, because when we play, we're going to play a couple of rounds with people. We're going to play one full round of our Corn Ferry Tour. Oh yeah, that sounded pretty good. Running about 280 with the wind, so that is a pretty good estimate of what we're looking at here. The weather outside in my house is not too bad. Actually, it's sunny out. The weather here is also as well pleasant. Again, I already talked about the winds. So it's just a matter of time where we just go ahead and just pretty much get going. We have a lot of momentum on our side, and we're just determined to I'm really tired of saying determined. We're looking forward to a great performance now, as we're going to switch off from the driving range, and we're going to go and practice our putting. Putting is going to be one of the things that is going to be a big focus right now. This is 13 feet, a little bit left or right. That was a big confidence boost right there. This one, not a lot going on right here. This one is easily a walk-in. And there we go. This one's a little zigzag. We're just dropping them in. This is a great confidence booster right now. That one might have a little bit of speed on it. Still goes in. All right, this one's a little bit of a right to left. That one's a little bit fast. We're just dropping a lot of these shots in. This is really good for our confidence. Seeing these go in is going to really help us. But we need more advanced shots, to be honest. Like, these have been mostly straight in, And we need, there we go. Here's a little bit of a challenge one. This one's a little bit speedy, left to right. 12 feet out. Yeah, that one's going to definitely, that's definitely not what we're looking for there. Just trying to read the break correctly. This one's pretty high, so still just going right under. This one might be a little bit wide. That one over the hole that time. So you just got to find your middle ground. I think right there at the crease. That's good pace. Not quite. I do see you have a little trail to the, like a little trail off at the end of the follow through here. So that's something to keep in mind. Hey, there we go. We finally got it. That one, like you could see that I got a little bit of a flutter to the left, a natural flutter. Gonna see if I can try to correct it or just adapt to it. Because sometimes you'll be able to hit it straight. Like that one's a little bit better. It goes in, but we really want to tone our line. See, that one's a little bit to the right. That one now a flurry to the right. This one's a tap in. I don't know why it gave me a tap in. That was kind of rushed. That was actually a good straight line too, but there was a little bit of break there at the end. Just making a lot of them. All right, this may be the last one here. 10-foot break to the right, from right to left, I mean. That may be a little bit too much, but it goes in. All right, looks like we are ready. Let's go to our My Career. We last left off, if you haven't seen the YouTube series yet, we're at the Korn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deer Run. We finished round 1 2 under. Now we're headed to round 2 with the cut in mind. Looking at the leaderboard, here's our conditions. Let's get started on what could be possibly an adventurous round 2. Here we are at TPC Deer Run, the Korn Ferry Tour. Here at the TPC Deer Run, it's a par 71 course. Here are the commentators you will not be hearing because I will be commentating the entire broadcast. And now we're underway at the first tee, a par 4. It's Black Friday here in the game. Currently 2 under. And this is about 368 yards. A slight dog leg to the left. Now we're at the first tee. That was a bad pull. This one might hit the cart path. Oh my goodness. Somehow that ended up pretty good. 330 yards. It's in the first cut. But my goodness, that has ended up making this just a pitch shot. Gonna do a little bend on this. Still a bit too fast, but it will be on the green. It's gonna roll away from the hole. But again, still on the green. Now this one is gonna be a 17-foot putt as the speeds are going right to left. This is for birdie, currently tied for 10th. Good plan to adjust for the break, but unfortunately it did not go as far as we liked it to. Taps in for birdie. Still tied at tied for 10th. Meanwhile, Michael O'Connor is currently 9 under through 1. And next up is a par 5. This one is a serious dog leg to the right. Drop off at 60 feet down. 531 yards here. Fretty's just trying to place this one. The speed on this is going to be interesting. Good tempo here, but I believe that ball is not going to bend for that fade. Actually, this might reach the bunker. That is truly unfortunate. Like, we saw the bend, but it just did not go. Going with a 3 hybrid in hand to attempt to fight this one on. Let's see if this one can scoot out. I think he has a better shot with the... That is a perfect tempo. This is coming on the right side, but it's going to be safely on the fairway. He was aiming for the green, but still a good out. Now 45 yards. Third shot underway. That one's a bit fast. And that one's going to be a bit short, too. Now another long putt for birdie. So far, it's only been 2, but my goodness, 39 feet, and that one's a serious right to left turn right there. This will be amazing if this goes through. It's looking at a good pace. That one's going to roll a long ways. Oh my goodness, that was a punisher. Now this one is another 20 feet for par. You don't want to miss this as you will be facing bogey here. These putts for par are going to be very brutal if it's going to keep like this. This one might fly past the pole. Yep. Had the right idea for the break, but again, it just didn't go all the way. We'll take bogey after the 3 putt. That will drop him back tied for 12th with 1 under for the round. And now a par 3. So back-to-back double whammies if you can't get this one on. Par 3s have been a weakness for Fretty. And this one is no different. Going with a 6-iron here. That one's going away from the target. It might have a chance. It is on the fringe. But again, way too far from the hole. All right. Honestly, no choice here but to chip it. At this range, you just want to get close, honestly. There's no doubt about it. You don't want to play around with this. Excellent. Excellent swing there, and this is going to roll pretty nicely. It was a good bounce, but oh my goodness, another heartbreak. 6 feet for par. Gets it in. That was a scary putt, but we made it for par. That is going to be extremely good for the confidence right there. That's our first one putt of the day. Now here we are at the fourth. 433 yards. This one's kind of a short one. We're going to take this path right here. Hopefully we don't hit the tree. That's the big thing right here. This one's going left, and we was talking about this tree, but we might gap it. No, we did not. And we ended up right in the middle in the rough. Not where we wanted at all. All right, here we go. Second shot. We haven't talked much about the wind. The wind is pretty much non-existent. It's going 2 miles south right now. It's not too bad in the rough, but still something we do have to keep in mind. That's going a bit to the left. That is not going to roll any further than it is right there. We might have to think about our club selection at this point, because we have not been seeing a lot of bounce lately on this green. And so that's definitely going to be something we're going to have to adjust soon, if not immediately. This one is 30 feet, a little bit of a zigzag, but it's going more left to right than it is right to left. So I'm definitely going to aim a little bit to the left, and hopefully it will drift back into center. This is for Fretty. We have not scored a birdie yet through 4. Let's see if we get it here. That one looks like it's on target. And we get it. It's our first birdie from 30 feet out. That is amazing right there. Great shot, and we're going to get a replay. That was an excellent read. Way to trust it. Drops it in. And that's a huge confidence booster right there. 30 feet. Drains it. It's like he can read putts. It's just a matter of, not necessarily execution. It's just how serious the break is going to be. And that one he predicted very, very nicely. And now here we are, a shorter par 4 here. This is 408 yards. Not a lot of room to work with if you're a big power hitter. So decides to go with a 3-wood. And that sounded beautiful. It's no 300-yard shot, but that is 250. All right, now our approach shot here. See how he plays this. This is going downhill too, so you don't want to put too much on it. But you don't want to catch yourself lacking. I'm going to pretend that I'm going to go aim right at the flag. And that might, no matter what, that was the right play, because that's going to drift naturally. Well, it drifted to the left regardless. But that shot sounded amazing. Both of those shots actually sound amazing. This one, again, another long putt for birdie. This is 21 feet. Pretty much the same conditions we had last hole, but just uphill now. Wasted no time with that one. Going for back-to-back. Now that one had a little bit more of a non-existent break on the right side. But that will be a great par to have. Tied for 12th. Currently 2 under for the round. As we're through 5, onto the 6th. Another par 4. Meanwhile, I got to look at see what we have here. This one's going to be the bender. Not a lot of room to work with here. Opting to go with the 3-wood. Yet again for this shot. Didn't get all of it. But that actually might work out because he didn't get all of it on the club face either. Still on. Still at 248. Just at a tough angle. All right. It's sloping back to front and left to right. So let's see how he plays this one. And a little bit of... and he's on a slope as well. So this one might shoot off to the right regardless. A little bit fast, but that is looking right on line. Look at this one. I can see it. Oh my goodness. What a shot. That was amazing. That was one of the simply great execution on that. That is a 1 foot. This is a tap in. This is a gimme, folks. 3 under with that magnificent shot right there. He's on the move. Creeping back up, tied for 11th. Now we have another par 3 on the 7th. And this one's going to be a doozy. He does not have the club to just hit this one on. This one is going to be a... He has to hope this can roll. Like, I don't want to use... Is he going for a punch? I think he's going for a punch shot here. Let's see if that works out. That one's going to the right, but also that's where the slope is. That might be the shot right there. Is it still rolling? Hey, that might be the best shot we can get right there. Imagine if he hit driver. I don't think we would have risked it with a driver. I mean, we're still far away, but at least we're on the green. If hitting a regular 3-iron, I don't think we was going to make anything close to that. But he played for the hill. The hill gave a nice little roll. And now here we are. 33 feet. This is going to be the longest putt we'll make if he makes it. But do keep in mind, it is downhill. So if you don't make it, you might deal with a bit of punishment on this. Let's see if this break is as serious as he aimed it. It's tracking. Oh my goodness, he got it! Back-to-back birdies. He's on to something. He is on to something, sports fans. We're going to get another replay now. This time 33 feet on a par 3 after a ridiculous decision to hit a punch shot with a 3-wood. It looks like it was the right play. That might have been the right play. Simply because of the fact that a 3-iron would have been sketchy. And with the way the greens have been going slow, it would have just hit and would have probably been a lot shorter. But that punch, granted, he didn't get all of it on the club face. but it still worked out as it hit the mound, and then still, you know, because of it being a low drive, it was able to roll right onto the green and was still rolling. That was a beautiful plan right there. That, I mean, it was kind of like task failed successfully, but you know, the same idea was, no matter what, the same idea was the same concept. No matter what, the concept was there, whether or not it worked or not. Because, like, even if it didn't hit exactly, it still worked the same way. And so now here we are at the eighth, 4 under, tied for eighth, 433 yards. Got 2 bunkers on the left side of the fairway. Decides to put them out of play. Gets almost 300 yards on that. That is a good attempt right there. Now, here we are with our second shot. The flag is in between 2 bunkers. It's protected very nicely. He is going to play towards his weakness, as he sees, he knows that he has a little bit of a little bit of a draw in him. So he's going to go ahead and play with that and exaggerate it. However, this one ends up perfect, so this one might be on the center of the green. Again, not a lot of bounce coming off these greens. We might have to club up in relation to that. But again, another medium putt. This one's 25 feet. Uphill, so it might play a little bit longer, but I don't see a lot of break here. It is going left to right. But I think the way he's been reading it, he knows not to play it as serious. For another birdie. That's staying up, but it's going in. It is going in. Another birdie, 3 in a row. Dude is on fire right now. Another replay. Dude is hitting all the Long John putts. This is now from 25 feet out. I think he has a great understanding of these greens because, simply put, once he saw how they were playing, he's been not turning it as much as, you know, before. He saw the speed and was like, okay, bet. You want to play slow? We could play with that too. Now 7 strokes off the lead, 5 under, now tied for 6. And now here we are at the 9th. We're finally at the end of the front 9. As here we are, this is 2. Let me actually look at this. This is actually 502 yards. One of the longest par 4s in the game. Does he really want to try to, like, he's looking at the win right now. The win is not really the issue. The issue is really his draw that he has. This time it is a slice, and this one is going to pay. He got a good, nice mound hit, but that tree is going to be now directly in his vision. So it looks like we're going to have to lay up here. So this is definitely not going to be, well, yeah, that tree is dead on in his way. There is no shot. Especially with how this is going. He's going to punch a 3-wood out. Oh, yeah, that may not be a good idea. It's going to go Full send with a 3-wood. Oh my goodness, it still hit the tree. And now another tree is in the way. This is not what we were expecting here. Oh no, it checked up on that fairway, and that is not going to be good. Well, the punch shot was good for one hole, not so for much on this. He has to hold this one out for somehow. Man, if he holds this out from here, this is going to be a legendary stream, that's for sure. However, that one's a bit slow. Hopefully it stays on. It is going to go into the bunker. So now a bogey shot, possibly a potential double bogey if he doesn't hold out from here. Which pretty much, let's go ahead and say it. It's going to be a double bogey. He has to have so much luck right now. And I don't think he has it. Oh my goodness. He literally had a shot there. It just turned a little bit too much. This is going to be for double bogey, so he's not out of the woods yet. There's still a little bit of a break here at 8 feet. Oh, this time it turned a little bit harder. So we're going to lose all 3 of those birdies we just had. And now we'll drop back to pretty much even par for the day. So yeah, let's look at that as we have a break in the action. Let's look at the scorecard here. Front 9, we started off par and a bogey on a par 5. Then we went off and scored. We actually scored 4 birdies on that front 9. However, tripled right at the last of the front on the 9th. And so now we're back to even par. So we did great job, 4 birdies. However, that last hole really got us and ruined our motivation. Pretty much, we just had a bad slice right there. That was really we was so focused on trying not to make a draw this time into a hook, and all of a sudden we had a slice, and we had a little bit of a slice before, but that was during a punch shot for that par 3. But it ended up working out in our favor as it still hit the mound and kicked left. Here we're tied for 13th. We're about to see what is going to happen during the cut. Michael O'Connor is currently 5 under for the day, 12 under for the round. We're 10 strokes back from it. So right now we're going to take a quick break, get some water, refresh up, and we'll see you on the back nines. This is Fretty J Sports here playing PGA Tour 2K23. Oh my gosh, we're starting off with a bang. Oh my goodness. Already we're freaking... Yes, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Wow. Can I get a clip, please? Let me go ahead and, that'd be a crazy trick shot.
I know. Come here. You're going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. I don't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Wow! Oh, whoa! Oh, whoa! Chat, I saw this trap right here, and I thought it was the end of my career. I ain't gonna hold you. I am not gonna hold you. Where is it? Where is it? Boo doo doo doo. Let's go! Oh my gosh! Chat! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Chat, freaking chat, that was a pro gamer move. Y'all need to clip freaking Fretty face bear out here. 5 nights of Freddy's. Oh my gosh, freaking phase up, dog. Freaking respawn. You better. Oh my gosh. "14 health, chat." Where you think you going? Oh, hit or miss. I guess you always miss, huh? Huh. Get right. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Where are you going? Damn. Okay. Okay. Take that and rewind it back. Earth Sheriff got to make booty go. Who's next? I'm honestly not ready for this battle. I ain't gonna. Oh! I'll take all the clips I can get right now.
Welcome back, sports fans. Appreciate y'all for coming out. If you're new to the channel, if you're following us on both Twitch, if you're on X right now, make sure you leave a follow for more content, as the Fretty J account is going to be host for all sorts of hodgepodge content, including VTubing, some IRL. And if you're on YouTube right now, make sure you feel free to subscribe and make sure you like and comment as well, so that way you get all the updates for more sports content, as today is day 2 of Fretty J Sports Week on the YouTube channel. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be playing PGA Tour, this time EA Sports version of it. So make sure y'all check that out. EA Sports PGA Tour tomorrow. Home of the majors. Really looking forward to it. We played a little bit of it, and we only played 3 holes, but we'll get an extensive look at it when we play tomorrow. Same time. Coverage starts 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Hopefully you will see you there. Now let's get back to the action. So here we are at the 10th hole. We last left off on the 9th, triple bogeying after that terrible slice here. Now we're going to just look to reset and get going with a par 5 here. Projected cut is at 5 over. We're currently 2 under, tied for 13th. So hopefully we don't mess up too badly where we have to look at that cut line. That one's a bit slow. Looks like it's heading towards the bunker, but it caught some air, so it's not going to right away. This one's still going to be about 300 yards this time, so that's not going to be too bad. Meanwhile, this time we got some water on the right side, so we got to tiptoe around that. See what he does. He's going with a punch shot with the driver. See how that plays. Keeping it low. Honestly, you could probably hit an iron there and get the same results. But it was a safe play, so we're not going to complain about it. All right, here's our third shot. About 53 yards. This is sloping right towards the water. We're going to keep this on the left side of the green. Hopefully it drifts down to where we need it. That one's too fast. That one might punish us. Oh my goodness, that backspin stuck it in the rough. That is going to be a tough call. That was not what we were looking for at all. He has to dead stop this immediately. He's going to play a slow ball. And it still went so far. So no birdie attempt for this par 5. Now this one's going to be a left to right putt. 11 feet. This is for par. He got it down. Finally a par. Granted, we didn't really have a bogey streak. We just had that one triple bogey, but this will help us move past that. However, this next shot, there's not a lot of green to work with. The distances between these two, like, you don't want to hit it over because pretty much, I don't think this green is 300 yards. Let's look at this. There's not a lot of room to work with here. This one honestly could be a three-wood drive. Just because we just don't want this one to roll past into the rough. We want to play in the fairway as much as possible. That was a great shot. Plus it was going downhill too, so like no matter what, you didn't want to risk it with the driver. Simply because if you do hit a great shot, it could still roll off into the mound. So, yeah, we definitely good call there. And this one, again, downhill. I don't think he's going to get the shot he's looking for here. I'm not going to be surprised if I see a accidental fade. He has a draw ready. That time it actually worked out, but that time the wind might have caught a hold of it, so this one might catch the rough. Yeah, the wind's a little bit serious now. It dropped back down to 2 degrees. This time, he's going to putt this one. He said he's going to putt this. Screw chipping. He wants a birdie. This one's going right to left. 12 feet off the green. Oh, that one turned bad. Soon as it took off, it literally turned immediately. Wasn't expecting that one. This one's going to be for par. Not bad. Still at 2 under for the round. Tied for 13th. And now here we are at the 12th. This is a par 3 here. Got a 5-iron in hand. I don't think that's going to be the shot, especially with how slow these are rolling. This is going to be very interesting how this plays out. I don't know. Does he want to play with the wind? I mean, like, as we look at the green, we see it's rolling. We see it's going to roll, right? We see it's rolling left to right. He has a tendency to hit it right lately. Normally it's left, but let's see how he plays this one. Oh, man, that is a big-time draw. That one might fly by. Yeah, that one's not coming back. We thought it was going to have some spin on it, but not today. Maybe clubbing down would have worked, but at the same time, we have not seen any shot of it moving whatsoever. Meanwhile, we got another zigzag going downhill. I think he's just going to go straight in at it. If I'm him, I would definitely go straight in at it. Hope for the best. This is 27 feet. First birdie. This one's looking good. Oh my goodness, it hit the stick and went away. That is a heartbreak hotel if I have ever seen one. Now for par, this is 4 feet. A little bit of right to left here. He's been reading it pretty well. Just haven't been executing on the first attempt. It's just not really going in. That's all it is. He has great reads. It's just not going in. But he's been a real threat to making birdies. And now here we are at the 13th, still 2 under for the round. The tournament, rather. Even par for the day. Wind's going 2 miles south. Solid stroke. Hit the screws on that one. This one's going to roll down the hill. We're definitely going to get a 300-yard shot right here. 302 to be exact. Into the valley. What is he going to play here? He's got a gap wedge in hand. Going to try to drill this one home. That one might be the right club. Let's see how it works. It's a little bit left, but that might work out. That's probably one of the closest shots we've seen with the iron play. Granted, it was a wedge, but, you know, it's the closest approach we've seen since that one hole. This is 11 feet to the pin. This could be a good, easy birdie if it reads right. Well, let's see if it still plays as how it's has been playing. The breaks haven't been that serious, but that time it did. That time it was a little bit more serious than he thought, so that one's going to be a miss. So he has a great, like, again, this is going to be pretty much the theme of, you know, just being on the green. He has the great idea of how is it going to play. It's just sometimes it just does not work. Like, it just doesn't go in the hole. Like, sometimes it plays a little bit not too serious. Sometimes, like he got 4 birdies off of that. It's just a matter of sometimes it plays too not as serious as, you know, he aims. Sometimes it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to play a little bit harder. Got a little fade going. Let's see if that stays in play. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fine. That might hit left. That's going to actually bite a little bit closer. Oh, we didn't see that being a hard bounce. That's 324 yards. That's in the rough, but at the same time, we chewed up a lot of yardage with that drive, so can't complain there. He is going for the Fretty flop. We haven't seen the Fretty flop. Granted, this has been the first time we've actually seen him play, but we haven't seen the Fretty flop in ages. Let's see if he brings it out today. That one's going to be a bit short, and that might cost them a bit of yardage in regards for this putt, but we've seen him make great putts from this distance. actually longer putts. The longest putt we had was probably like about 33 feet. This one's 26, going 5 inches up. I think that should be enough for birdie. That one's going to be underneath the hole. Turned out it was a lot. Again, that one didn't play as serious. Well, it played a bit more serious, actually. This one's going to be a 4-foot slider. He'll save par there. So far, par through 10 through 14. Normally, when I do mention that we've had a consecutive par streak, we tend to be in the danger zone, as too many pars in a row leads to bogeys. And this one you don't want to play around with because there's a tree right here. The question is that tree going to be in play? Well, it depends on your launch, honestly. If you have a low piercing drive, that tree is going to knock on wood. That ball is going to knock on some wood, and then, it's going to be a long approach right here. So I would definitely, make sure that you have enough arc on whatever you're doing. If you're putting a fade to put it back in the middle, you better make sure you don't miss here. That one's a bit slow. It's headed down the right side, but it might kick to the left. It does. Let's see how far it rolls. See, the last tee shot, it kicks to the left, but it rolled all the way across the fairway into the rough. That time, it stayed in the middle. This time, this is asking for a pitching wedge, but you're out your mind. 146 yards. I'm going to put this one right on the hill, and hopefully it drifts. In fact, I'm going to tease that bunker. In fact, I'm going to actually tease it a little bit more because we know we're on, we know the ball is higher than our feet right now. So we're going to definitely tease this. And we're definitely going to be tasting a little bit. We're high side. A ways away from the hole, but pretty much if we would have just hit our other club, we would have probably had the same thing. All right, this one is definitely a doozy. This is going to be another long putt, 35 feet. Really looking at this hill right now. Let's see how he plays this one. He playing this one extremely. Looking at the stands right here. Let's see if this one's the right read. Honestly, this one's going to be close. It might still be under, but there was not a lot of real estate to work with. We just wish it stopped a little bit sooner. But other than that, that's still a good read. I mean, look at this. This is still a straight-in shot. Great to follow through on that, and that will be a par. So far, even par through the day, even par through the front 9, the back 9, still 2 under, tied for 12th. Meanwhile, Michael O'Connor is running away with this one, currently 14 under. Here we are at TPC Deer Run. We're at the 16th. This is a par 3. I am not feeling confident about this shot right here. I am going to actually play off the green. I'm aiming off the green here. And that might have been the play. This one's going to hit the hill and might roll towards it. Could be better. It's rolling down. But honestly, that was a great plan. You played towards your weakness, and that time it paid off. Now you have a better chance now. This one's a little bit right to left. We can play this one. This one's definitely playable. 15 feet. Can we get our first birdie on the back 9? That one's taking off like a rocket. And it drops down. Finally, a birdie before a bogey. We was worried about that par streak, but we ended up getting a 15-foot putt, dropping. Now we're tied for 10th, 3 under for the round. Finally, the par streak ends on a good note, but it's not over yet. We have a long par 5 ahead, 541 yards. This one's going uphill. Spirits are high now. Plays a draw. This one should be safely on the fairway. In the shade as well. This one might be a 300. It will be 300 yards. Now 2:48 to go. And this one's going to be an interesting one. Does he want to play the 3-wood here? I mean, he has a 3-wood in hand. It's just a matter of how is this going to carry. I think he's going to aim. He's going to aim for the rough. But with the way the mound should work, well, it's going to be, this whole location is going to be, this whole location for one, like all this is going to roll. All this is going to trickle down right here. I mean, the only spot, this might catch it, soften the blow a little bit, so it might not bounce as hard. But the key is to land it not here, because this will roll, and drift it away from the hole. You want to be up here as much as possible. Or, really, in reality, you want to be as up towards the hole, so that way you can have a good look. You don't want to have to deal with this break. Honestly, I'd rather fight uphill, but let it be straight on. So right here may be where we need to be. But the slope you're on right now, nothing is going to be in your favor in regards to hitting this one where you want it. So you just got to hope that what you're planning right now works. As that one's a bit fast. And that, yeah, that one was going to hit the mound regardless. Because that was going to come off and drift to the right. So now you have a tough shot as this one's rolling now away from the hole. Yeah, there was nothing really you could do there unless hit it into the tree line. Which even then, that was going to be a tough risk. But yeah, look at this break right now. This is 41 feet. This is probably, he's been making crazy putts before. Our farthest one, our longest putt has been 33 feet. Now this one, he has a chance to go. This is actually for eagle, so he doesn't have to sweat this one. But this will be the first eagle he's going for today. So the plan is to just get close. Get close, you can get another birdie. If he sinks it, that'd be crazy. If he sinks it, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, he almost did. I'm telling you, he has a good read today. And that is a tap-in birdie. He's been really a threat reading these greens right now. Like, that almost hold out. That literally almost hold out. He's been on something. Now he's back to 4 under on the final hole, tied for 9th. That has been a simply amazing. Glad to y'all seeing this live. Now this one right here this one is a doozy. This one's a dog. Like there's too much going on right here. You got a tree right there, a tree on the landing strip. How do you want to play this one? You don't have a lot of room to work with on this tee shot. But he makes it work out. Got a great 290-yard carry on that one. That ends up being 315, so that was not a bad decision right there. Now, second shot, 151 yards. This one is definitely, you don't want to put it right here. Because if you mess up, that's water. I'd rather put it up here and let it roll. That's honestly my best solution here. And that one looks like it's going to plan great. Well, it actually stuck. It didn't really roll much down the hill. It did get a little bit of roll, but not as much because he did put some backspin on it to kind of break it off. And now, another birdie, this time to go 5 under for the round. This is 11 feet. A little bit of a zigzag here. It's more leaning towards the right than the left, but this honestly, this could be just a straight in shot right here. Oh, that turned bad too, right off the gate. All right, this is for par. 6 feet. Solid ending. Hey, that's pretty nice. A score of 69. 2 under for the day. 4 under for the round. What a tremendous comeback after that 9th hole. Meanwhile, Michael O'Connor currently 7 under for the day. Rounds out the round 14 under. 2-stroke advantage over Owen Harris and Javier Franco. Meanwhile, we're 10 strokes back, but we're still inside the top 10 as we move on to round 3. Not a bad performance. Literally one hole really messed us up from a potential super move up, but we still ended up having a great time. We ended up having a great round. And when we come back, our next YouTube video, we're going to do round 3 of the Korn Ferry Tour opener. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, we're going to retire from our My Career, and we're going to head on to some casual play. We're going to see if we can play some match play with some people. So let's get underway. This is Fretty J with Fretty J Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Hi. That was a perfect stick to the landing, you know? I swear I'm not a cat.
My mouth is just like, I must eat.
Yes, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Wow. Can I get a clip, please? Let me go ahead and
What's your favorite swear word?
Oh, looks like this is right here.
Top of the time zone. Welcome back, everybody. Give me a second. Top of the time zone. Welcome back, everybody. This is Fretty J here with Fretty J Sports. World's finest Fretty in the building. We just got done doing round 2 of the Korn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deer Run. Now we're going to be playing a quick match, a three-hole stroke play to begin with, followed by some head-to-head match play and some divot derby, depending on how we feel about the stroke play. We might do the divot derby first and then the match play. But if we get too many, really, we just hope that we don't get a lot of people that quit. Because that's the main thing that we don't want. If somebody ends up messing up so bad, they might want to decide to leave. And it kind of ruins the fun of competing with people if you get a lot of people that leave. So we're looking forward to actually seeing somebody see the way through as we get going right now. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful day so far as we're doing some more golf action. And we're headed to the Renaissance Club for 3 holes. Here's our competition here. We're going to be underway soon. It's taking a while to load right now. Also, friendly reminder, if y'all like this kind of content, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And make sure you follow me on X as well. And now we're going to be first to tee off here. 590 yards, 4 miles southeast. It's going downhill. Live at Scotland. $320 yards. Oh, looks like someone already left the game. That's unfortunate. Meanwhile, we're just waiting on this next golfer here. Really looking forward to playing some more of this often. I know that golf is not one of the sports that we actually have here. That is very popular among, you know, my friends in the VTubing part, but oh, looks like it's just me now. Great. All right, so we're just going to hit 3 holes. This is a par 5, 271 yards. I'm going to hit this mound, and hopefully I get a good bounce off of it. That one's a bit slow, so we may not hit the mound like how we want to. Apparently, it was so serious of a slow. And we're right in front of the galley right here. But yeah, that is very disheartening to see just both your opponents just leave. Like, that is not going to have any breaks whatsoever. All right, this is going to be for birdie here. Oh, what a tease. Again, doing a great job reading these putts. I mean, if you're getting it that close like that, then simply put, you're just going to be having a great time. All right, here we are. We're at the 14th. This one's a par 3, 161 yards going downhill. I am going to hit a nice, comfortable 9-iron. The crowd's going to go nuts when he hits this thing. That is on perfect, too. Let's see how this plays. Oh, wow. It stopped on a dime. We thought it was going to roll a little bit. I mean, I did put a little bit of backspin on it, but not bad. This is going to be 18 feet for birdie. Gets it in there. He's been reading putts very well today. That is great news. Now currently 1 under. Now for the final hole here is we're on the 18th. It's a par 4, 478 yards. This almost reminds me of what's that one course? St. Andrews, honestly. That one did not sound well, but let's see how it plays. .298 yards. All right, now our second shot here is 180. This caddy gave me a 7-iron here. I really want to go with the 6-iron. Put some backspin on it. Let's see how that plays. Oh, that was a fast backswing. That one's going to the right despite everything. Not bad. We're 21 feet from the cup. This one to go back-to-back for birdies. This one's a little bit of a speedster. Let's see if he plays this one right. Not much of a follow-through, and that one was actually a good call. And turning, however, you needed to turn a little bit more. Now this one's 7 feet. Oh, it burns the edge. It didn't want to fall down. Looks like we'll finish this one off even par. First and only bogey. Granted, it doesn't matter because we're the only ones still on the course. Truly unfortunate that no one else is here. So we're going to go and try to run another match. Hopefully we'll find some people that don't want to quit. Looks like we have 4 people now. That's good. These names are very interesting. That's going to be fun. think that should work.
Hey, good luck, bro.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you, man. Oh, the wind is serious. 4 miles should not be that serious. I like that one. Colt 45 does it every time. Now everyone's on their second shot. All right. I think I should play this one right here. There we go. right, we're back. I didn't know if, like, how to stop voice chat. Like, I wanted to mute my mic, and there wasn't a way to actually do that, so we get to talk to us again. All right, currently even par with everybody. Apparently 7 miles is going to be serious. Apparently the slice is more serious than wind. Like, the reads on this is very inconsistent. That is for sure. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful, but that's in the sand. Oh, nope. But in the rough, so that might even be worse. Here's Colt 45 over here. Nice little fade. Now here's the booty bandit. Left-handed booty bandit. That one's going straight right. Second shot for the booty bandit on this par 5. No. All right, we're in the light rough here. That is perfect. Let's see if it's going to drift. It is going to creep ever so slightly, but it's not going to get on the green. We could have hit the 3-wood here. But that was too much of a gamble, and I didn't want to risk it. Here's Colt 45. Going with a 4-iron now. That sounded huge. He's on the green for now, putting for eagle. AVG in the sand. Here's the booty bandit. Third shot. 86 yards out. He has a right tendency, but he's refusing to he's going to aim right at it, despite this. That one actually worked pretty well. Oh my goodness, right on the money. Here's AVG. Currently 20 yards into the sand. Great out. Puts that within close. I'm 15 yards out. Oh my goodness. Right idea. It just did not roll as much. Colt for eagle. Looking good. Sinks it. Now it's all a matter of who gets second place now. Here's Booty Bandit for birdie. To go back to 1 over. And that one breaks the wrong way. Here's a 3-foot birdie putt right here. First birdie of the round. Everyone else scores birdie. Colt 45 now taking the lead out of everybody. We'll have the honors as we go on to the 18th, a par 4, 492 yards, going 8 feet uphill. Nicely done on the green fairway with 305. See if we can match the yardage on that. Not quite 302. Here's AVG. Oh, that one was a big shot right there. Smashes both of us at 307. And here's the Booty Bandit in 4K. A solid drive right there. However, it's in the rough. Got a little hook right there. I gotta work on that. Currently with a 5 hybrid with 201 yards out from the hole. Wind is northwest. Sends that one wide. That might be the right play, honestly. Still a few yards away. Oh no, that one's going wide left. Way past where we were expecting. We're on the green, but this is going to be one of the longest putts of the night. As the sun starts to set here, we have Colt 45. Yeah, it looked like the wind was not going to be an issue. It was more the slice and hook that ended up being more of a problem. Oh, that is right on it. Stuck the ground, made a divot, and this one's going to be serious on the backspin. Here's the Booty Bandit, currently 2 over right now. 43 yards. This shot, if he holds out for some reason, will be for birdie. Oh my goodness, 68 feet. Good gracious. Imagine if we hole out right here. That is a good read. Nice. Finished around 2 under right there. Now we got a tiebreaker. That's new. $20 to win. All right, GG's, y'all. I'm very confused on what happened. But that was fun. Like, what was that? Like, well, given that, you know, their only option was a miss, because no matter what happened, they lose. They're just like, let me just hit a driver off the green. Just like, my goodness. But that was pretty fun. We're gonna go play some head-to-head. We're gonna play one match of head-to-head, see if we get anybody on to compete with us. Ah, there we are. Polly Napkins, heck yeah. Live on Fretty J Sports on YouTube. Let's get going. All right. This match is scheduled for one fall. That ended up weird, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, you could shoot over this. I don't want to play lob. All right. That was a good read. Is it going to play that serious? I don't think it's going to play that serious. Oh, wow. It didn't play that serious at all. Oh, this was what I was talking about. All right, well, looks like we won't be playing match play. We might as well play some Divot Derby. The Battle Royale of golf. As now we search for 20 players. Appreciate everybody that is tuned in, whether it be on YouTube or X. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, feel free to follow and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feeling. Gonna play a few rounds of Divot Derby. Looks like we don't have a lot of people on right now. Still, we're like floating with 2 or 3. Might end up having to play another round of regular golf, which hopefully is not the case, because like we would like to have a chance to play against some actual people, but if that ends up not being the case, then that's not being the case. I mean, we're only hour 45 in. But coming up next, we're going to be playing EA Sports PGA Tour tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, we do Divot Derby in TPC San Antonio. 9 holes. Let's get underway as it loads up. Thank you all for tuning in to Fretty J Sports. All right, 10 miles southeast. You got to play fast, not worrying too much about aiming. You do want to have some sense of aim, but keep in mind that one's a bit slow, but the wind might carry it. That might be too much. Nicely done. Just trying to get in there. Fast forwarding is disabled. A lot of balls are rolling in. This one's going to be a tap in. And we've holed out with 8 slots, 7 slots left. Two spots left, and that's it. We qualified. We're going to be placed inside the top 10 as 3 people were eliminated on that first round. Moving on, it's this. I thought that one was going to hit the, I believe it did hit the tree, but we're still going to be okay. 260 yards, it looks like we're going to get off of that. 14 spots left. Driver off the deck, and this one's going to be a bit shorter than we imagined. But the ball is still rolling. Fast forwarding is disabled, so we're not going to be able to do much there. Pitch shot. That's a bit fast. That's going to be left. 2 people already hold out. Ten spots left. Not a lot of people are putting. Right close to the hole. Now we got 6 left. Four. Someone is still not on the green yet. 3 shots left, 4 on the green. Oh, time has run out. And now only 11 remain. And now we have a par 3 here. That one is going to be a tight shot. This one might be on the money. Very nice to plant it still. We could be the first one to hold out. Not quite. We will place in the top 5 as 6 spots are remaining. Now 3 left. Someone is still rolling and rolling away from the hole. That's going to be unfortunate. We finally placed 3rd for the first time. DB Cooper CO8U in front. CO8U has been leading most of the way. Playing with the wind and the draw right here. This one's going to be safely on the fairway. Let's see if we're going to get enough yardage to beat everyone out. Oh, someone got some big drives over there. Oh, that's a perfect. That might be right on it. Let's see how it bounces. Oh, that one did not bounce as much, but we're on the green. That one's turning bad. DB Cooper will hold out first. We can get second. Nope. We hold out with 3 slots remaining. $15 seconds left. 2 spots, 3 holes. Oh, wait, we got more on the way. 1 spot, and that was going to be the tap-in from Christian. We will qualify, place 4th. And now we're down to 7. This time only 5 slots left. That one is very fast. I don't think the wind is... Well, we still might have a chance. It was... Yeah, that was going to kick to the left into the rough, but it looks like we're going to have to do a lot of correction on this one. Oh, no. Bad mistake right there. We should have went with it. We should have committed. C8, you hold out. We might hold out from the sand. Oh, my goodness. 4 slots remaining. There's 4 balls right there. We'll finish 3rd. What a great recovery after both of those shots. The tee shot and the second hitting the rough and the sand. Now we're down to 5. Now we're probably going to be down to 3 here. That one's a bit slow, but the wind's going to be on the way. This one might be on the fairway or reach too far towards the right. Well, it's turning now. 260 yards onto the fairway. We're ready for our second shot. Second shot here. Playing with the wind. That one's going to correct itself. This one might be right on it. Let's see how slow it is. A little bit too far out. No one has hold out yet from what I've heard. Oh, C8 hold out. Can it stop in time? 1 slot remaining. Other person missed. We barely move on. That one's a close call now. DB Cooper and CO8. 1 slot remaining. It's going to be down to this. Oh, that was a good one. This one might be close. We're closest to the hole right now. We could win this from right here. For the win. We get the win. We get the win. Unbelievable. We win the Divot Derby in our first match. Unbelievable. Didn't win a single hole until the last one. Very nicely done. That was huge right there. Simply marvelous. I think we're just gonna end off on that. But let's go ahead onto our other screen here. Recap of that amazing performance. First to start off with round 2 of the Corn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deer Run. We had a solid start in regards of we only had 1 bogey on the first 5 holes, but then we started making birdies constantly throughout the last few been. We got stopped at the 9th hole where we just had a bad tee shot, and the bad tee shot led to a bad second shot, and pretty much that led to just everything just being falling apart right there. But we managed to pick it up speed. playing it safe, playing it clean. We had a great time putting the ball today. That is one thing I do want to mention. We had a great time putting the ball. We didn't have a lot of mistakes. We were on point with our reads. Simply put, I was really proud of what we did there. Like, I kid you not, that was like probably one of the greatest putting performances I've seen out of us. Like, even if we missed it by a hair, and then, you know, the ball rolled a little bit more because that's how the hills and whatever work. But we had great reads and we managed to make great putts this round. Really proud of that. And simply put, you know, then when we played against other people, we did a great job as well. Really kept our composure. And then the Divot Derby, we had great pace. We kept composure. Even when we made mistakes, we still made up for it and played tremendously good. So I'm really happy about that. But that will conclude our coverage of PGA Tour 2K23 for the day. I thank you all for those who came out. And remember, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the, us being on Twitter or X, make sure you follow us for more content. Also follow Fretty J Sports, so that way you can get up to date with everything you see here. Thank you so much for everybody for coming out. And as always, I'm Fretty J. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time, we'll see ya.